Welcome to the Metal Pit Podcast. This is where we dig deep into the riffs, the legends, and the chaos that make heavy metal what it is today. You can check out our latest reviews, Metal Maiden of the Month, interviews, and more at our website at www.themetalpit.org. Stay connected with us on Instagram and Facebook at The Metal Pit and at The Metal Pit Podcast. And visit our YouTube channel at The Metal Pit 666. If you have any album suggestions or maybe you want to be a guest on an episode, email us, podcast@themetalpit.org. Please rate and review us. Here we go, the Metal Pit Podcast. And my guests on this week's episode are two writers again from the Metal Pit who have been on before, recently, George and Eric. How are you two doing today?
Yo, doing good.
We're doing great. Pretty fired up for some Anthrax today.
Okay, but first, I have a few things to talk about here. First of all, have either of you had a knife and been by the reflecting pool? I'm just curious.
I've been by the reflecting pool, but it's been about 2 decades.
Okay, well, I just made Eric. You're closer, so was it you? It wasn't you, was it?
I have not been. No.
Trump wanted me to question you, so.
Here we
Trump
go.
Anyway.
Is it Trump or Trudeau?
Well, Trudeau's not the prime minister anymore.
It's still fun to make fun of.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to mention one thing here, even though, it's my mom just had her 90th birthday, so I'm going to say happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday.
Congrats.
She's not going to listen to this, of course, but anyway, I'm going to say it anyway in case anybody cares. So yeah, and tonight I'm going out with the family and some of her friends, so I got my Johnny Cash playlist ready in the car to play on the way to the restaurant.
There you go.
Yeah. Have a good time.
Because I think her friend's 95 that we're taking, I think. Anyway, okay. Oh, and one more thing here, people. Okay, listen to the podcast. A while back, I did have some songs. I purchased a license, but it's too complicated and too costly. So there's no more songs unless I get permissions from the band or PR people. So I did an interview with Diva Satanica recently. So there was songs on that because, of course, the PR left.
That was a great interview.
Thank you. So they let the songs available for that. But when we do a classic album thing like this, we can't have the songs. But I figure, like I've said before, if you like this one is Anthrax, Persistence of Time. If you've never heard the Anthrax before or the album, you're probably not listening to the podcast anyway. I would assume.
Fair enough.
But anyway, so we're going to do Persistence of Time. And I think Eric really wanted to do this one. Now, we've already done, Among the Living for sure.
Yeah, that's number one. Yeah, I was torn between State of Euphoria and this one, but I like them both a lot.
But yeah, I think that's the only other one we've done, but this is the 4th season, so I could forget something. Okay, let's start with first, I don't know, George, I don't know, how old are we? Out of this man. George, when did you first hear Anthrax, maybe we'll say? I'm assuming before this, or?
Yeah, so I'm 44.
Okay.
That shows my middle age there. The first time I actually heard Anthrax was live. I saw them when they opened for Judas Priest on the Angel of Retribution tour.
Awesome tour.
And then I got into them. I didn't become a full hardcore Anthrax fan, but man, I like a lot of their songs.
But was that Belladonna or was that?
I kind of like both eras, depending. For me, for Anthrax, it basically goes on the song.
No, but I meant, sorry, the concert you saw, was that Belladonna?
Oh, that was Belladonna. Yeah, that was Belladonna.
I wasn't sure what year the Judas Priest thing was.
That was 2005. Yeah.
Oh, damn thing. Eric, you probably have listened to them a lot before that, right?
Yeah. I'm an 80s guy, man. So yeah, I was rocking out the Anthrax, circa Among the Living. I didn't get it right when it came out. I feel like the Indians video was kind of like what hit me. And I was just like, wow, this is something different. I was like, the vocals can be melodic, but the music's like fast and furious. And
It's almost kind of punkish.
Yeah, they definitely. And I used to skateboard the Anthrax. So it's kind of funny because they're kind of skater music, like Suicidal Tendencies, like along those lines. Yeah, I think Indians kind of started it off for me. And then I kind of backtracked to some of their older stuff. I did not care for Fistful of Metal. I'll get that one out of the way. Belladonna's my guy. I love John Bush and Anthrax. Sound of White Noises, solid. But yeah, Belladonna and Anthrax, man, that's it for me, man.
Now, I would have listened to them right from the start. I'm sure I heard the first album first, like Metal Thrashing Mad. I heard that song anyway. I can't remember.
I do remember their special, what they do. They were on the
I'm the
episode
Man.
Married with Children. That's where I first saw them.
That
I
was
can
awesome.
remember.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
But yeah, I was so young, I don't think I got into it, but 12 years later, there I was.
Yep,
Well,
two of the band members. Yeah.
I'm going to mention that sometime, yes. Because the song is on this album that they played on the show.
Right.
Or that was playing on the show. When
Yeah.
I don't suppose they were actually playing it. Okay, so I mentioned that. Okay, so Anthrax, in case there is anybody that's never heard of Anthrax, they were formed in 1981. East Coast thrash. They're one of the big four, which was Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. And we've debated that before, but we're not going to get into that, at least not right now. And let's see, thrash, of course, punk energy, which you already brought up, George. And they like their comic books. And I know Scott Ian likes his horror movies and stuff.
Big Stephen King fan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's very knowledgeable. Yeah.
Referencing that to some of their album. This is the, okay, sorry, I had it down here. Persistence of Time. It's one we're going to do, is their 5th studio album. And I don't know, I guess it's one of the band's darkest records. It's just not as fun, I guess you could say, the lyrics as, say, Among the Living album is. I don't know.
I don't know. I can never conjure up Dark and Anthrax in the same sentence ever.
The lyric, I guess the lyrics, it's a little bit darker, but it's not whatever. It's not. I don't know, it's just a word that came. It's not. It's just not as maybe happy-go-lucky as some of the other albums.
State of Euphoria was definitely a more fun kind of album. It's very fast, but it was definitely more upbeat, if you will, for speed thrash metal. But this one, lyrically, I did make a note on one of the tunes, but some of the lyrics are definitely hit some more, I don't know, just, you could say darker, just more, I think more topical topics, honestly.
Yeah. I go with that, yeah.
And the production is definitely, it's better produced. I actually watched something recently, and the band's always defensive on State of Euphoria because they made that in 18 months, whereas Metallica had 3 years between Puppets and Justice. Megadeth had 2 years between Peace Sells, and so far, the band's always defensive about it. I think State of Euphoria sounds great, but the production is a little bit tenty, whereas Persistence of Time, they had more time, pun intended, to work on the production, and it is crisper. It has more oomph to it, and it's darker, and lyrically it's darker, so it really fits their attitude where they were at that time in 1990.
Joey Belladonna's vocals, they don't really fit for dark music anyway, really, Maybe Bush would be, I don't know, but I didn't really listen. I did listen to the first Anthrax album, of course, and the first 6, I guess, because I didn't barely listen to anything with John Bush on it. I don't know. Not that I didn't like him or them then. I guess got uninterested in hearing new music, and I would just keep listening to the first 5 or 6 albums. I guess, I don't really know. I just never really got much into it. So when we get to our top 10 Anthrax song list, I have nothing from John Bush. I know the song Only. That's about the only song, no pun intended, that I could remember in my head. That one. Anyway, okay, so we might as well get to the album and get cracking here, because we only have a short amount of time, and the first song is called Time. And we'll start with Eric. What about? Oh wait, when I heard the ticking clock when I revisited this album again, I thought Dream Theater album was coming on. But anyway,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought a doctor was going to start talking. But anyway, okay, Eric, time.
So it's an attacking and it's uneven time signature. It's really just played on the upbeats. It's syncopated. It has quite a bit of aggression, but again, it's very uneven feeling. The chorus is unusual, but it really fits the tone of the song. And also time, it sets the attitude for the overall album. That's one thing I really like about this band in general, is like their opening track it's always strong, and it kind of encapsulates where the rest of the album is headed. Great opening track, though.
And George?
I gotta go with the same. The lyrics, I absolutely love how the lyrics just, it's almost like getting into a story. But you're right, the uneven time changes and all that. It's so, I wouldn't say it's dark, but it's also punkish at the same time. So it really reminds me of really early Iron Maiden vibes, like early Paul Di'Anno era. That being said, because I've heard it so much in the last 3 weeks, it is definitely up there and one of my favorites on the album. And I'm just surprised it goes on for like almost 7 minutes.
Yeah, there is some longer songs in
There's-
this than you would get on the earlier albums for sure.
Yep.
Okay, I was just trying to look something. There's no rap songs on this one. When did that? I'm trying to remember when that rap stuff came out. The I'm the Man.
I want to say it was like the Attack of the Killer Bees or after.
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm trying to think that I'm the Man, like because I thought they squeezed that in between Among the Living and State of Euphoria, right?
That one. Okay, I couldn't remember.
I thought it was right
albums
before.
between.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I was just trying to look that up on Wikipedia. Okay, then we get to the song "Blood." And George, what do you think of "Blood"?
This one and Got the Time are the two songs that I've had on repeat from this album. Blood, because I got so into the lyrics here, I just kept playing it back and over again. And it's a great tale. Like he says, blood in your hands, blood in my eyes, blood I can't keep, and blood circumscribes. I'm just like, that just gets stuck in your head.
And Eric?
And the way George was talking with the lyrics, you can hear Belladonna really crafts some incredible melodies. And that's an example right there, just the way he follows those words with the melody. And just to add to that, when I popped on this album, it's funny because this album, I got it when it came out, but for whatever reason, and I was a pretty big fan then, and I'm obviously a big fan now still, but I don't think I gave it its due. And I remember just listening to it recently and I was like, damn, I forgot how great this song is. So I cracked a grin when George mentioned those two songs on repeat. Now, the onslaught continues from Time to Blood. They're driving it home. And I really can't get enough of Charlie's groove. Those drums and the guitar harmonies are awesome in this. And it's not lead guitar harmonies, but it's kind of interesting. They just kind of settle back and it really sets up Joey's vocals during the verses.
I like the one lyric where hate is so much easier to feel than love, when that's, even though it's an easy line, but it makes sense. If you want to get deep, it does.
It hits deep.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then imagine being stabbed with a dull knife. That was bringing a little bit of humor into it, I think, that you would have found on the earlier albums, maybe. I don't know if being stabbed with a sharp knife helps you feel better.
I don't know. I was stabbed with both over the last 2 weeks, so I'm good.
Oh.
Now, I did just note the first 3 songs are all 7 minutes long, or almost 7 minutes long. So it's different. When I was re-listening to this, I was feeling about Injustice for All. Some of it was making me think of Injustice for All.
Yeah. Yep.
And even though this is after Injustice for All, because Metallica's next album was a black one. But anyway, I just thought of that. Okay,
so
now we go to
on this album. It's like the old vinyl. It's like all the good stuff is on side A, like the long stuff, the stuff everybody gets into. Then you flip on side B. It's the actual B tracks.
I guess we'll find that out later.
No comment.
Keep it in the family. Now, see, this reminded me of Battery. I don't know. I guess it's just because it's the same amount of, not the song, just, I don't know.
It's got the vibe.
Yes. So, Eric, keep it in the family.
This song offers a plodding crunch. They really dial back the tempo on this. It's deliberate. It's so slow and punishing, at least the intro, like the main riff. But then the lyrics, we were talking earlier about the lyrics being dark. This is one where it's the anti-racism. They're like really, it's front and center. And it's interesting because I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm just kind of looking around the Miller Toyota dealership and I'm just like, wow, you're just kind of thinking these guys, I hate to say forward thinking because nobody should be a racist, but I'm like, I feel like they're pretty brave. I always tip my cap to Anthrax and Pantera, and I'm sure there are other groups too, but they always took some really difficult topics that maybe people don't want to even discuss and they sang about them. So I have much respect for Anthrax to sing about it. It's not to use the same adjective. It's a strong song though. I really like it.
Yeah, I think this might have included some words that I'm not going to say. I think
definitely not. Yep, it was.
But
it is.
They probably wouldn't do that now. But of course, 87 and stuff. And anyway, George, what do you think of Keep It in the Family?
So this one hits deep lyrically wise, just because of the topics and themes. It's almost like you're looking at it from the kid's point of view, and it's their parents that are the ones that are spouting all this stuff, and then they go out into the world and they're going off of what they learned at home instead of thinking for themselves.
Yes.
But the track itself it's powerful. I don't know why they don't play it more often live, but I would love to hear it live.
And the one my favorite line in the song is, "You can think with your dick, but it can't show," even though I don't really know what that means. But and I hate spell check on these tablets and phones we have, because I was just going to read that and it said, "You can think with your Dickinson out, but it can't show."
You've got the PG rated phone.
It's always correct, and it takes whatever 3 or 4 times to get a bad word.
They can be frustrating, man. Technology. Woo.
Okay, now we go to the big hit from Married with Children and In My World. George. Sorry.
Oh, this is just a pure headbanger from start to finish. 7 minutes of neck-wrecking awesomeness. And then the other day, while I was just sitting there getting pumped up with IVs and everything, I was watching the old Married with Children clip just because I remembered it in the middle of like 3 a.m. And it's like, why not? It's like I was sitting there cranking it. Nurses were coming in and everything. They were jamming out to it too.
Nice. Might as well have some fun while you're in there, right?
Exactly.
And Eric, about this, you like this song too?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Frank's bass playing and his tone are present. Joey's voice is peak. Just check out the chorus. I also thought like the chord selection, while like power chords are critical for heavy music, they really like the selection. They add some variety with some of the different chords that Scott Ian chose to use with this tune. And also, although it's like really basic, I just really like how the song ends. Joey holds out those lyrics, "I'm not afraid," and he just sustains it the way his voice can. You're not going to have many thrash vocalists that can do half of what Joey does on this album. Man, that's part of the reason I love Anthrax so much. But yeah, he really makes that a point. It sounds awesome. And it's like a perfect way to end the song.
And I think this is my favorite song on the album. Now, like I said, I don't have any of these in my top 10. This was one that almost made it on my top 10. But, and yes, going back to Married with Children, I watched Married with Children all the time. Now, I can't remember going back whether I knew Anthrax was going to be on Married with Children or if they just appeared. I can't remember all that stuff. But anyway, I do. Yeah, if I ever see it. I think I saw it the other day too, just by accident, though, I think. I was just watching because I don't watch new
Great minds think alike.
I watch old ones. But anyway, yes, that's good. That song's only 6:25. That's a short one. Okay,
only
that all.
Then we end side 1, talking vinyl, with Gridlock and Eric.
Ferocity has reappeared. This is an exercise in rhythm guitar construction. Scott Ian has been overlooked for his entire career. The vocal melodies displayed are a reminder of just how different Anthrax are from other bands from their era. That's kind of what I said pretty much last song, but with this one, just Joey really showcases his range. And the song's it's really well put together. And it's got that up tempo, almost a spreading the disease kind of aggression at times.
And George?
So if I had listened to this song in high school, it would have been like one of the songs that would have saved me, because just the lyrical vibe to it and just the way it is, just about being yourself while dealing with all these judgmental pricks. But it's got this, it reminds me of Judas Priest's Hell is Home, at least topic wise, but the song is so well written. I dig it.
And I did write this line down, just wipe that bullshit smile off your face, but whatever. Okay. Then we get to side 2, if we have records. Intro to Reality, which is an instrumental. I don't think this is an intro to Belly of the Beast, because I don't think it really is. But George, I don't know, do you have much comments on the instrumental? I guess I'm calling it.
So the dialogue that's in it actually came from an old Twilight Zone episode. And I haven't seen the episode in years, but I was remembering it. I was listening to the song and just remembered that the whole "we did as we were told, we just heard you offer the apology for all the monsters of our times." I was like, wait a minute, I've heard that before. But yeah, it goes back to a really old Twilight Zone episode.
Okay, and Eric?
Yeah, it's an interesting instrumental that shows a more melodic side of Anthrax. Yeah, I read recently, it's kind of like the band wanted to have this calm before the storm, which is the Belly of the Beast. And they just transition from one to the other seamlessly.
Okay, and speaking of Belly of the Beast, what do you think of that one?
A highlight on a loaded album. How about those tight, palm-muted electric guitars?
Oh, yeah.
One of the most memorable choruses on this release. And Belladonna's just knocking it out of the park, man.
And George, you want to add to that?
I'm going to go right on with what Eric said about Belladonna's vocals on this. Oh man, he holds them in the way he belts this out. This song really hits home for me on a personal level, but like you said, the way he just belted it out, and oof, it's good. On the album, it's definitely one of my favorites. I'd say I'd put it in the top 5.
Okay, and then we get to Got the Time, which is the first single from the album. Now, before the album came out, again, I don't remember, but this is a cover of a Joe Jackson song. Not that probably too many people know who Joe Jackson is. I don't even know who he is.
More people probably know who Joe Jackson is than they do Anthrax.
I know but metal people might not know who Joe Jackson is. But when this video came out, and it's really a short song, this one compared to the rest for sure, and it did feel like older Anthrax, like comedy kind of thing, and time ticking in my head or whatever, tick tick whatever. So it did feel like that. But anyway, so this is really different than the rest of the album, I guess you could say. So I don't know where I am. George, what do you think of Got the Time?
Can I just go on record by saying Frank Bello is a beast on the bass, especially when the song starts?
No doubt.
This just automatically it doesn't even get you bopping your head. You're full on thrashing. You're necking your wreck right from the start.
And Eric?
Listeners of this podcast have heard me gripe about Megadeth's terrible selection of cover songs. Anthrax chose a left field song and put their spin on it and did a great job. And this has some of their kind of old school, some of their punk influences. And I think it works really well. I played this in a band, and it was just one of those fun songs. It's simple, it's driving, everybody's kind of happy and rocking out, and people get into it. It's simple. Yeah, it's a cool cover song. I think like you said, it is a little different, Blake, than the other songs on the album. I feel like this album would be lacking a little something without it.
Yeah, I was just kind of looking. They did Antisocial on State of Euphoria album, but they didn't do
Mhm.
covers on their first. Oh no, there was Alice Cooper cover on the first one.
Yeah.
Schools Out, I think it was. But there was no covers on the next two albums. I was just thinking it was something they did every album, but no, they just. And I don't know if they did. Did they do covers with John Bush?
Ooh,
The albums.
you'd have to ask George on that one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And I'm not going to look it up. Okay, now we got this. Now this song H8 Red. When I was listening to this album again, I don't remember this song at all. I don't, because I listened to this album, even though it's not one of my favorite Anthrax album. I was a big fan, so I listened to the album. But I'm reading it and going, is this really the name of the song, or did I make a mistake somewhere? Did I get the lists of songs wrong? H8 Red didn't sound familiar at all, and even when I listened to the song, didn't even sound familiar. I don't know why. So I guess for me, this would definitely be just a throw-in song. But let's see what you guys think. Eric, what do you think of H8 Red?
Hate Red. The ringing chords give
is that what
Joey.
it is? Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
hatred.
Oh,
Yep,
hatred.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
It's,
The ringing-
Okay.
Yeah. The ringing chords give Joey plenty of space for singing during Dan's solo. Oh, I'm sorry. During Dan's bend and do solo. I guess I could be taken a few different ways. I didn't realize that. But yeah, he chooses a reverb that complements his exaggerated bending. I dig it. It really fits the overall atmosphere of the song. The chorus and the bridge are worth noting. The bridge section's really cool. Yeah, it's funny, Blake. This is a song, I remembered it, but it's not one that, like, if you look at the earlier tracks, like Belly of the Beast, In My World, it's not one that kind of you think of for the album, but it's a driving song, man. I love the energy here.
And George?
So yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I got it right off. It was hatred, and I'm just like, especially if you listen through the lyrics and read through them, that's pretty much what they're saying. Then again, going through think back of what was going on at the time, like Rodney King and all that other stuff leading up right before it, the LA riots and all that. It just kind of goes. It really fits with the rest of the album.
Yeah. I guess at that time, like I wasn't, because that's CDs were out then, right? And at that
Just
time,
barely, yeah.
So back when I was I don't know, I didn't look through my albums to see if I had this on vinyl. I can't really remember. But before that, like with vinyl, I would sit down and read the lyrics. But then when CDs came out, it was a little harder to read the lyrics because, of course, they're smaller. And especially now, when I'm way over 40 or whatever George said he was.
Yep, it happens. I'm older than George, too. It certainly happens.
Anyway, okay. One man stands.
Ageist.
One man stands, George.
Oh, one man stands. Actually, this one I didn't even get through most of it. It's like I kept listening to it and playing it over and over again. It just wouldn't stick in with me. But after reading the lyrics and everything, it's like this one kind of almost goes hand in hand with hatred. And so for me, it's almost like a follow on to it.
And Eric?
Yeah, the build-up really gets me. That main riff smacks you hard. I think it's cool how the band weave in a melodic chorus while still retaining their heaviness. So it's a really good song. Honestly, I felt like this song could have closed out the album, but wait, there's one more.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And yes, and the last song is called Discharge. Now, if you didn't already know there was a cover song on the album, I might, at least for me, I would almost think this is a cover song because it sounds more punk influenced, this song. So I would have kind of thought, oh, this sounds, and I think there's also a punk group called Discharge, which is probably why it's named that.
Yeah, good call.
But when I first heard this, I'm thinking, is this a cover song? Well, no, they didn't put two cover songs on the album. But anyway, so Discharge, Eric.
In life, there are three things you can count on: death, taxes, and Anthrax hitting Mach 5 on their closing tracks. This song has all the essential ingredients of the band: speed, power, riffing, and great lead and fitting gang vocals. The backing vocals led by Scott Ian. Man, Discharge, it really gives it a jolt. I'd be curious who the lyrics are about. The lyrics are scathing.
George?
So the song's about a drug addict, and nobody cared if he died or not. It actually came off as one of Scott Ian's not quite so close friends, but somebody he knew in the scene, in the metal scene back then on the East Coast there. And but yeah, this song is just blistering and scathing.
And yeah, and I like the song. I like their punk things that they do, which I'll get to see if I don't forget when we get to the top 10. There's something I'm going to mention. And I was just looking on Wikipedia. So on the Japanese edition, there's a bonus track called Protest and Survive by the band Discharge. And no, I didn't see that before or whatever.
There's the connection.
So anyway, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, lost my notes. There it is. Okay, so what are we rating this album out of 10? Or yeah, George, I don't know, what would you give it out of 10? Or
I'm gonna give it a solid 7. It's a good one. It's not something I would play daily, but whenever
how
I get
would you
in the mood,
rank it?
absolutely.
Since we're not ranking Anthrax albums, how do you rank it in some of the Anthrax albums that you have or listen to? Like,
Oh, this probably be like my second or third favorite one.
oh, okay. And George, sorry, Eric, what would you give it out of 10?
This is one that I mulled over quite a bit. I really enjoy the album. I notated, I did 8.5. I feel like it's very good to have some great moments. It's not fair to compare it to Among the Living because that's a 10 out of 10 album. But it's an excellent album. It's an album I certainly get around to spinning here and there. I like it a lot. So I would say a solid 8.5 for me.
And I'm not going to give it a number, but so like I said, I only really listened to the first 5 Anthrax albums. So this would be 5.
The last one.
5. And I haven't listened to, even when Joey Belladonna came back, I listened to him a little bit, but I never really fully listened to him and got into it. It just, whatever, time.
You should. The last 2 albums are really good. What do you think, George?
Well, I'm sure they
Pick them up.
The stuff I've heard off of them, yeah. The one that I really got into was "We've Come for You All" back in 2003.
That's the one that was recommended to me on YouTube. Go ahead.
That's the one that was recommended off of that metal show. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
It was actually the episode where Scott Ian was on the show with Eddie Trunk and all them, and they were going over it and they were playing part of the track and part of the one single on there, and oh man, it sounded so good. I had to go get it.
I downloaded it. I just need to listen to it. And it's John Bush.
It's
John
been
Bush,
forever,
correct?
so yeah.
Yeah, I need to give it a chance, man, because I do like John Bush. I'm a huge Armored Saint fan. I liked him some in Anthrax, but I'm just kind of used to Belladonna and their music. From what I heard, I like their kind of speedy, punky stuff. I know with Sound of White Noise, obviously it was a different era, so they were changing things a little bit, but I do need to give that one a spin. But I really enjoyed their last 2 albums with Joey, and the music. Man, you can definitely tell the boys are bringing it.
Oh, for sure.
It sounds really good.
Okay, and they have a new album coming out in September of this year, supposedly, called
Finally
Cursum Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. It's got the 11 songs here listed. It has the songs and the length of the songs listed on Wikipedia, which is kind of strange, but anyway,
Yeah, and they have a new release. It's for the kids. Did you guys listen to that yet?
I watched the video once, but I didn't really.
Yeah, the song's good, man. Song is good.
Check it out.
Yeah, real quick, Scott Ian, like I discovered on Instagram, Scott Ian was going through this riff. It ended up being the main riff to the song. But yeah, it's good, man.
Okay,
That's
so
how
before
all the good songs get created.
Before we get to the song, our top 10 Anthrax songs, I'm going to ask you a few trivia questions. Or whatever.
Oh,
okay, here, finish
this.
Finish this Anthrax song lyric. Okay, sorry. I'll steal your
George?
Pop-Tarts like I stole your...
Oh, that's from I'm the Man. I stole your shorts.
George, you have an answer?
Oh, guess I didn't
no.
get it.
It's socks. It's socks.
Socks. That's it. It's I'm the Man. Yeah, I know the song. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Now we know that, let's see, that they were on Married to Children, because we already talked about that. What other 80s or 90s sitcom was Scott Ian and Frank Bello guests on? Do either of you?
I didn't really do 90s sitcoms except maybe Seinfeld. That's it.
I'm pretty
what's
sure.
Seinfeld?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It'll come to me later, but yeah, I'm pretty sure because a whole lot of metal guys did sitcoms back then. I know Dave Mustaine was on one of them.
Okay, it was News Radio. Do you know the show News Radio?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Who do I have it here or do I not have it here? Damn, I don't think I included it. But anyway, this girl that worked at News Radio, which was a show about a radio station that was all news. And this girl went to do a job interview at MTV to be a VJ. And she was interviewing Scott Ian and Bello, I believe, anyway. And I remember her saying something about, she mentioned grunge, like she didn't know anything about the music, or they were playing that she didn't know anything about the music. She called it grunge or whatever. And said, we're not grunge, we're heavy metal. And I think she mentioned Pantera, or I think she mentioned maybe Dimebag Darrell's name, thinking one of them was called Dimebag Darrell or something.
Oh, whoops.
I'd have to, you'll have to look. I'm sure it's on YouTube too. So
to look that up. Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah. Little homework.
Something about
fun homework.
I remember I haven't seen that scene in a while, but I remember because that was both of those shows, Married at Show and News Radio, were two of my favorite sitcoms.
News Radio was a good show. I just don't remember that particular episode.
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
Yeah, the last two seasons probably, but
okay.
Yes, okay. Let's see what else do we got. Okay, we don't. Where did the Anthrax get their name from? That's easy, maybe, but do you know?
Oh, Lord. I saw this recently. That's the worst part about it, man. I don't do much of the Wikipedia stuff either.
Isn't it
probably
because Scott Ian saw the name of the disease in some textbook or something, like a
Yeah,
biology textbook?
that's right.
That's it.
Yeah,
was that at school or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds evil."
That's it. Yep.
Yes, that's true.
Yep. That's it. Well done, George. Give that man 10 points.
Jesus, and that was just going off the top of my head there.
Way to go.
I'm like, where else are you going to find it from?
Let's see, Joe, we did that one. Okay, and I briefly mentioned Stephen King and stuff. I don't really have a trivia question about that. The song, Evil Nick Fesson, that song from Among the Living, is not about football.
It's not.
Even though it's called NFL, it's not about football.
No, it's not.
I guess
not at all.
People actually thought it was. Like Scott Ian said, he was baffled when journalists thought it was about the National Football League.
Listen to the song once and you'll know it's nothing to do with football. But
one other thing, is that in here? Which member of Anthrax, probably be easier. Which member of Anthrax appeared on The Walking Dead as a zombie?
I would guess Scott Ian.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
he's a big horror guy, so yeah.
Plus he's got some acting chops too.
I'm sure he's probably been on other things too, but I wouldn't know if that's on YouTube, but because I used to watch The Walking Dead, but I don't know if I knew it till after. I don't think that he was just one of the.
You gotta love a show that's got the Boondock Saints and Anthrax on it.
So I'm trying to show you guys. This might be the only trivia that I do, but I did take a Black Sabbath trivia.
I did the Dio one.
I got 14.
I did a couple of them actually.
Did you? I got 14 out of 20, and it was pretty tough. And I
haven't posted these on the website yet.
Yeah.
Just people know that there's going to be trivia quizzes on the website. I just haven't posted them because I wanted. Some of the questions are too easy. Maybe not in those two ones that you did. I don't know. I can't remember, but whatever. Anyway, so you can look, if you visit our website, www.themetalpit.org, soon there's going to be a bunch of quizzes on there that you can take and criticize if any of the questions happen to be wrong or the answers are wrong. But I don't think they are, but we'll find it. Okay, so now we're going to do our top 10 Anthrax. Oh, wait, one more thing. Live, I guess I usually ask about this. Seeing Anthrax live, George, you mentioned it briefly. Did you see them other times besides Judas Priest?
Yeah, I saw them that one time with Judas Priest, and then let's see, there was a festival. I forgot what. Oh no, it was Hellfest in Europe that I saw them like 6, 7, 8 years later. And then Charlie Benante, I've seen him with Pantera, so that's the tie-in too.
Mm-hmm. And Eric, how about you?
Yeah, I saw them on Clash of the Titans. And although like most people were there for Slayer, I thought Anthrax killed it the most. Came away really impressed. They sounded so close to their CDs or whatever you want to call it, cassettes, their albums, man. They sounded so damn good. I saw them. It's funny, just a week or two ago, I was remembering I did see John Bush. I remember we saw him at like Andrews Air Force Base. It was a hike, but we saw him out there in actually White Zombie, who I wasn't really into at the time, but they put on a great show. And that first album's great. But they opened for him, and John Bush came out, and he sang a lot of the classic Anthrax, and the band did a hell of a job, man. It was packed. It was a great show. I want to say I've seen them three times. It kind of sucks because they ended up backing out. Now, this is an odd lineup, but it was them, Megadeth, and Motley Crue. And I was like, wow. That's kind of different. Yeah, it was really weird. They backed out, so Megadeth got to play longer, which I was like, all right, more Megadeth is good, but I was like, I really wanted to see Anthrax too. Then for the Iron Maiden show coming up, I'm catching in September, Anthrax will be on this part of the tour. They're going to miss a few dates, and they're missing the one here in Virginia. So I got to admit, I'm really bitter about that. I'm happy to see Megadeth. Maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe they don't like to deal with Dave Mustaine, and they wouldn't be the first people to feel that way. But yeah, it sucks, man. They're not doing this part of the tour. So I was like, man.
Now I saw them on this tour, actually, the Persistence of Time tour, open for Iron Maiden way back.
That was an awesome show, man. Wow. They sounded so good. Yeah.
And they were also on Slayer's final tour, the final tour before they did another tour.
And before they came back.
That's a requirement. Yeah.
So they were at that.
10 years later.
That. And then I also seen them. I think I saw them with, I don't know. I saw them a few times actually, but
I'm trying to think, Blake, was that No Prayer? Fear of the Dark? Is that what it was? Fear of the Dark for Maiden and with Anthrax? I'm trying to think.
No Prayer for the Dying, because it's 1990s.
Yes, it's after Seventh Son, and that's
It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't Seventh Son.
No, that's 88.
88.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a second. Sorry.
Fear of the Dark, I feel didn't it come out in 90? I feel like
it came out in 91, 92.
91.
No Prayer for the Dying came out before that, yeah, because it had that Afraid to Shoot Strangers that was about the war in the Gulf.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was
19 somewhere. Let's see what World Slavery Tour that was before. Then there's somewhere on tour 86, 87. So somewhere in time.
No, that's 86. Somewhere in time's 86. That's definitely older.
86. It says 86 to 87, and then Seventh Son is 88. So I guess it.
Yeah. So No Prayer Road Tour 1991.
Yeah, it would have been. But this Anthrax album was 87, wasn't it?
No,
this was 90.
Oh,
90.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said it. I thought you said a different year earlier, and I was like, did he mean to say that? And I was like, I don't know.
Yes, it was No Prayer. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. No, it's okay. And then George, good job. Yep, that's it. Nice.
Okay. So we're going to do, I think I'm all done except for a top 10 song list, which is always easy to pick top 10 list of so who wants to go first? Eric.
I'll let Eric do it.
Go first.
Yeah, they're going to choose me because they know how much I enjoy putting together lists. Let's see. Anthrax top 10. I actually changed this one at the first 5 minutes we were talking. So number 10 is For All Kings. I thought I would put in a little bit of new school. Belladonna sounds amazing. John, how do you say his last name? Danius. He's from Shadows Fall, formerly. Smoking solos. Great riffing on that song. Number 9, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Love that song. What a riff, man. Number 8 off the same album, Finale. That song just has so much attitude. I drank 3 6-packs just so I can look at your face. One of the funniest flipping lines I've ever heard. Number 7.
Sounds like my entire 20s.
Number 7, Belly of the Beast, off of Persistence, which we just discussed. Number 6, Medusa. Oh, love that song, man.
It's a good one.
That's just riffing, man. Number 5, this is a good one. This one definitely is kind of more of a nostalgia vibe for me, but Armed and Dangerous. I really like this tune. Number 4, which I plugged in probably 20 minutes into our discussion, Evil Nick and Fessin and FL. It's hard. I chose that one over Among the Living. It was not easy for me, let me tell you. Number 3, you want tempo? You've got tempo. AIR.
Ooh, yeah.
What a strong opener. Oh my God, off spreading. Number 2, We're All Caught in a Mosh. Who can't hum out that or whistle out that opening riff, man? Love that song. Number 1 for me, this was the easiest part actually for me, believe it or not. I Am the Law. If you've never seen them play this live, you're missing out big time.
You're going to say I'm the man. So you're number 1.
Oh my God, Blake. Oh no.
Okay. It might be George, so let's let George go now.
I only had 10 songs on here anyways. No particular order, but we'll just go to anyways. 10 is Blood. Yeah, 10's going to be Blood. And
Yeah.
then I'd say probably, I'd go with Madhouse. Then, what? Number 7, or, yeah.
8.
8 would be Antisocial. 7, I Am the Law. 6, Indians. 5, NFL. 4, I'd go with Got the Time. 3, Among the Living. 2, Madhouse. And 1, Caught in a Mosh.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just looking something up. That's not finding it.
Blake, hey Blake, did you prepare a top 10?
Yes, I did. Sorry, I'm just checking something out. Okay.
Good.
Now,
Good. Hey, real quick, can I give it one honorable mention? It's probably silly for songs. It's probably absolutely uncalled for, but I feel like Blake, if I could throw something at you, I would right now. Anyway, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is such an incredible cover, and it's actually on the I'm the Man EP.
no,
Go ahead, Blake. The floor is yours.
I have I'm the Man for 1 to 10. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Now, I have an honorable mention, and I'll do first, and it's not an Anthrax song. It's a cover song, again, not Black Sabbath, but it's a Sex Pistols song, Friggin' in the Riggin'. Now, I can't even remember. I know it was a B-side to a single, but I was just trying to find which one, but I can't find it. But I did just hear it in my car before we started this, but it's just a great, funny punk song, and they love their punk, so that would be in my list, except I thought I wouldn't include it since it's not their song. Whatever. Okay. Now, so my number, I think not all my songs have been mentioned, but most have. Caught in a Mosh would be number 10. One World. Now, I don't have the exact albums these are on. I just can forget, even though I kind of know. But One World is my number 9. Number 8 is Be All End All from State of Euphoria.
Great song.
7
awesome
is
lyrics.
Horror of It All, which I think is from the same album, right?
Among the Living.
Oh, that's from Among the... Oh, sorry. Okay. Number 6, Gung Ho. Number 5, Indians. Number 4, Evil Nick and Fessin, or NFL. Number 3, Skeletons in the Closet. Number
Great
2,
song.
Medusa, which is from their second album, right? And my number 1 is actually from their first album, Metal Thrashing Mad. That's
Nice.
I remember you had said that was your favorite Anthrax song. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, do you like the original the best, or do you like it with Joey the best? Or John Bush? I've never heard John Bush sing it, actually. But
What do you mean? Did they record it?
so they actually have a version. They have a version of Joey singing it before too. They have the original singer and they have Joey singing it as well. Yeah, it's live. But it's really good.
I probably heard it, but I would have to go back and listen to it. But it was Dan Lilker, I think, was the singer's name on the first album. Or is that a guitarist? I'm confused now. But anyway, I did the vocals on that song, especially on the first album. I didn't mind the first album, like you said, but that's really the only thing that I would really go back and get into.
The riff's great. No doubt.
Okay, so I guess that's it. I don't have any other... Oh, I guess I never even mentioned the band lineup in this album, even though we probably threw out everybody's names. but I guess I should read it anyway. Joey Belladonna, of course, singer. Scott Ian, Dan Spitz, the guitar. Frank Bello, bass, and Charlie Benante on the drums. And I get who is Frank Bello still in Anthrax? Right?
He is.
Still,
Yeah.
and
He is.
I guess they're all Dan Spitz, obviously. Is there two guitarists?
John Denias. Denias.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Shadows Fall formerly. He's the lead guitar player. The guy's got some chops, man.
Okay, I would definitely say the second Anthrax album is actually my favorite, even though Among the Living is awesome too. But
Spreading the Disease is phenomenal. Yeah, that's a phenomenal
Spreading
album.
the Disease.
I love that album. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, I think that's it. Anybody anything to add? Yeah, I don't have anything to add.
Thanks for letting us cover Anthrax.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Appreciate you, man.
Okay, I don't think I have anything else to add about anything. Visit our website, subscribe, and like our podcast and all that crap. I don't like to do that at the start of the podcast because I hate when I hear that. So people have probably already stopped listening, but I say it now anyway in case you're still listening. So thanks everybody for listening. Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.
This is Freya. You have been listening to the Metal Pit Podcast. Please visit our socials and our website, www.themetalpit.org. Check out Blake's other podcast, Someone's in My Fruit Cellar Podcast. Please rate and subscribe wherever you listen. Play it loud.